Hey, y'all. So, first off, this is a comic book, right? This is a long-awaited comic book that I've been really dying to read. It's Batman Catwoman by Tom King and Clay Munn, right? Now, why am I here talking about a comic book? Right? For those of you who know me, you guys know I'm a huge comic book fan, and you may even follow me on other social media where I actually talk about comics. This time, because this is my YouTube page, YouTube channel, sorry, YouTube channel, um, where I said I was just gonna come on here and talk about whatever the fuck I wanted to talk about. I'm gonna talk about that, but it's not the way you think. So here's my deal, right? Um, I'm gonna talk about Tom King real quick, right? Now, I spend more time on social media than I probably should, admittedly. You know what I'm saying? And you people specifically, like you Tom King, like haters. I don't know what the fuck happened to you, right? Because I know, like when initially he started and he was writing the amazing Vision story for Marvel, right? You know, Vision had a 12-issue series, like you know what I'm saying. He wrote and it was critically acclaimed, and I know a lot of you loved it, right? But you know, from that point to moving on to other things, for some reason, you people decided all of a sudden that you hate Tom King, right? And I really just want to know what the fuck is wrong with you, right? Um, uh, Tom King is a beast of a writer. Now, here's the thing, right? When people go in there write things, you know what I'm saying? As with anything creative, those things aren't going to touch everybody, right? You know what I'm saying? I get that. And in some cases, like, you know, there's going to be, like, you know, writers that you adore, that, like, you love their work. Sometimes they may write a dud. It happens. I get it, right? I'll even be the first one to sit here and tell you, during Tom King's Batman run, there was that period of the story is called The Nightmares, right? He lost me there, you know what I'm saying? But once he was done with that part of it, you know what I'm saying, everything else was fire, right? Um, Bo was fired from the beginning of him writing Batman to the point where he was done with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I expect this book, which I've been anticipating, to be just as fire, right? And I also realized that, like, you know, there were a bunch of you who, you know, were also pissed off at the Batman number 50, the wedding issue. You know what I'm saying? I guess because you felt like, you know, oh, you know, I was so looking forward to it, and like, you know, and he ruined the wedding. Dude, did you really think Batman was getting fucking married? Right? Like, are we? Is this the first time we've read a comic? You know, like wedding issues, right? In most comics, right? 50% of wedding issues wind up fucked up, right? They never wind up going the way that you think they will, right? You go through the history of wedding issues in comics, and I promise you, at least about 50% of them never go the way that you think they're gonna go, right? Did you really think Bruce Wayne was gonna get happiness? Are you fucking kidding me? Right? That's the most, like, you know, bitter, most, like, you know, unhappy dude in comics, right? You know what I'm saying? Happiness is not meant for Bruce Wayne, right? You know, yes, we hope for it, we long for it, we would like to see, like, you know, this mythical world where, like, you know, Batman, like, you know, has this, you know, life where he's with Selina, and, you know, it's like the end of, you know, the Dark Knight Rises, and he's sitting there, like, you know, someplace out in Europe, like, you know, having breakfast with Selina, and Alfred looks over and he just nods and everything's like great, you know what I'm saying? But Alfred's dead, so that's not happening. And you know, Gotham is a shithole, right? But you know, because Bruce is who he is, he's gonna go ahead and, like, you know, defend that shithole as best as he possibly can. You know what I'm saying? It's the literal never-ending war on crime, right? That is his fate. That is Bruce Wayne and Batman's fate, to sit here and be Sisyphus, right? You know, pushing the boulder up the hill, right? That's what Bruce Wayne's fate is to continue to fight this battle, pushing the goddamn boulder up the hill, right? And it's gonna fall on him every single fucking time, right? But that's why we read this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to see how, how he gets that boulder to the top, knowing that it's probably gonna fall back down, right? But damn it, what if he actually gets to go ahead and get that shit at the top and push it over to the other side? That's why we're here, right? Um, another thing that just kind of burns me up about that whole thing. I saw a lot of you bitching about Bruce and Selena in costume calling each other Bat and Cat. It's fucking cute. Shut up, right, dude? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we get like, why are we like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, little things like that. It's different. It's cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think two people like Bruce and Selena, you know what I'm saying, who are denizens of the night, you know what I'm saying? They go out, they put on a bat suit and a cat costume, and they go fight crime and do whatever the fuck that is they do at night. It's even to the point where Bruce knows that Selena is going to steal something, and at this point it's like, all right, I don't like it, but go do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not stopping her anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I don't even have a reason for that, but you know what I'm saying? There's probably worse things that he's got to deal with than knowing Selena's going to go rob somebody of a thing. So whatever. Anyway, but yeah, when they're out and they're doing what they do, you know what I'm saying? If they're in communication and he needs to say something to her, and he says cat, you know what I'm saying? I look at that and I'm just like, that is really fucking cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys don't have nicknames for your girlfriend or boyfriend? The fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? But for whatever reason, you chose this as a hill to die on. Because Batman called Catwoman Cat for short as a pet name. And she called him Bat for short as a pet name. I really need you people to check your priorities. Check and see if you still have a fucking soul. Alright? Okay. Alright. I think that's my rant for the day. You know what I'm saying? Again, I want to be perfectly clear on this situation. I understand it. There are some writers that they write things and you just don't like them. You won't like them for whatever reason, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? You are totally and completely allowed to have your opinion on, whatever it is you want to have your opinion on, right? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to, I don't know, art, right? I get that. All these things are subjective, and they're subject to critiquing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes some of your critiquing just sounds like petulant bullshit. Alright? Yeah, okay. Alright, that's it. So that is my rant for today, for this week. I don't know, I may come back with another one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so subscribe, like, share. Alright? That's my thing for the day. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you boy. I'm out.